Well, if we look back over the last 6 months or so, what do you feel like have been some of the challenges that COVID has presented in terms of managing the buildings?
There is a large number of items that I think every building owner or every asset owner is managing at this point. While trying to continue the operation of the buildings, with in some cases a lack of occupants just because they're kind of adhering to their own corporate rules. Boxer, I would like to say, in the years of doing this, I have recognized the niche market that Boxer is in, where their assets globally pretty much they're at least in Houston I can speak for is they're a smaller amount of square footage per tenant,
Hmm.
and with COVID we've experienced everybody wants to be isolated, they don't want to be with a group of people, and they want to be able to function and operate at the same time, be safe. And so
Absolutely.
I've watched and witnessed how, and I know the peers in the industry, the other companies, and what they're all going through and what they're doing to kind of combat it. But Boxer has continued to grow, and you look back and you're like, why are all these leases being executed? It's because of our small, floor plate and these leases that these folks want, and we have it. We have the inventory where most people don't, or they didn't. Their models are not such that they want the 20,000 square footers where we have the 1,500, and
Sure.
so they're just going like hotcakes. We can't keep the inventory up. We're blessed in that regard, but as a whole, I think I do speak with peers in the industry, and I think we're all facing the same thing. It's rethinking what you do and what decisions you make to do. Is it going to continue and sustain that longevity of, we don't know how long COVID's going to, they think by the end of this year, maybe into next year. I mean, it's all kind of a draw. I mean, we know, but we have modified a lot of things the way we think and how we're doing it. But, I think it's to be determined on how this will play out.